Welcome back to the Daily Threat, your go-to source for the latest cybersecurity news and insights. Today we have a jam-packed episode with 3 headline stories that highlight the evolving landscape of cyber threats. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all things cybersecurity. The Daily Threat is proudly brought to you by QIT Solutions, your partner in securing the digital world. Our first story takes us to the heart of cybercriminal tactics, where they are leveraging Wyoming shell companies to launch global hacks. In a recent Reuters report published on December 12, 2023, we learn about the sophisticated techniques these adversaries employ to mask their identities and carry out malicious activities. This poses a significant threat to businesses worldwide, as these criminals exploit legal loopholes to hide their tracks. The attackers utilize Wyoming shell companies to establish a seemingly legitimate front, allowing them to conduct their operations undetected. By hiding behind these corporate entities, cybercriminals can easily move funds, obfuscate ownership, and maintain an air of legitimacy. The report reveals that these shell companies often have lax regulations, making them an attractive choice for hackers. Now, let's discuss how these cybercriminals are infiltrating systems. One common method is through spear phishing campaigns. By crafting convincing emails tailored to specific targets within organizations, hackers trick employees into unwittingly providing access credentials or executing malicious code. Once inside, they can move laterally, escalating privileges and causing extensive damage. The attackers exploit these compromised systems for various malicious activities, from stealing sensitive data to launching ransomware attacks. With their true identities hidden, the perpetrators can operate with impunity, making it challenging for law enforcement to track them down. The risks for businesses are immense. Beyond the immediate financial losses, compromised data can result in severe reputational damage, regulatory penalties, and legal consequences. Furthermore, the use of shell companies adds an extra layer of complexity, making it difficult for organizations to trace the attack back to its source. To mitigate these risks, businesses must prioritize cybersecurity measures. Implementing robust email security solutions to defend against phishing attacks, regularly updating and patching systems, and investing in employee cybersecurity training are crucial steps. Additionally, conducting thorough due diligence on business partners, especially those with ties to regions known for lax regulatory environments, can help prevent falling victim to attacks facilitated through shell companies. Now, let's shift our focus to Microsoft's Patch Tuesday for December 2023. Microsoft released a slew of security patches addressing vulnerabilities across their products. This monthly update is critical for users and organizations to stay ahead of potential exploits. The December 2023 Patch Tuesday includes fixes for various vulnerabilities, some of which are rated as critical. These vulnerabilities, if left unpatched, could be exploited by attackers to gain unauthorized access, execute arbitrary code, or compromise system integrity. We've seen time and again how attackers capitalize on unpatched systems. They actively scan for vulnerabilities disclosed in these updates and exploit them to compromise networks. With the potential for widespread impact, it's crucial for users and organizations to apply these patches promptly. The risks associated with neglecting these updates are significant. Organizations that fail to apply patches in a timely manner expose themselves to increased vulnerability, leaving the door wide open for cybercriminals to exploit weaknesses in their systems. This can lead to data breaches, ransomware attacks, and other malicious activities. To safeguard against these risks, it's imperative that organizations establish a robust patch management process. This includes regularly monitoring for software updates, testing patches in a controlled environment before deployment, and ensuring timely application across all systems. Staying proactive in patch management is a fundamental aspect of maintaining a resilient cybersecurity posture. Now, onto our third story, which involves over 1,450 pfSense servers exposed to remote code execution (RCE) attacks via a bug chain. pfSense, a popular open-source firewall and router software, is a cornerstone of many network security setups. A recently discovered vulnerability in pfSense has exposed more than 1,000 servers to the risk of remote code execution. This means that attackers could potentially take control of these servers, compromising the security of the networks they protect. The bug chain associated with this vulnerability enables attackers to execute malicious code remotely, posing a serious threat to the integrity and confidentiality of the affected systems. As a firewall and router solution, compromising pfSense opens the door for attackers to manipulate network traffic, intercept sensitive data, and launch further attacks within the network. For businesses relying on pfSense for network security, the risks are grave. A successful exploit could lead to unauthorized access, data breaches, and the compromise of critical network infrastructure. It's essential for organizations using pfSense to act swiftly in addressing this vulnerability. If your organization utilizes pfSense, it's imperative to update to the latest version immediately. Additionally, review and adjust firewall rules to minimize the attack surface. Regularly monitor for any signs of compromise and conduct thorough security assessments to identify and remediate potential vulnerabilities. Thank you for joining us on today's episode of The Daily Threat. We've covered 3 critical cybersecurity stories, emphasizing the importance of staying vigilant and implementing best practices to protect against evolving threats. Don't forget to subscribe for your daily dose of cybersecurity news, and a big thank you to our sponsor, QIT Solutions, for making The Daily Threat possible. Stay secure, stay informed, and until next time, signing off.